Here is Prince Fielder, runner at third, one away. And Lincecum can't get him to swing at the low pitch.
He went for the backdoor slider right there, but he laid off the pitch. Good eye.
Here's the delivery. Swing and a hot shot. And Victorino will score.
Well, you always feel really good when you can drive in a run for your team, but especially in the first inning, it sets the tone for the game.
We'll take a moment to look at the Blue Jays lineup. John, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Brett Laurie's a guy that made it to the big leagues because of his bat. He's moved around defensively in the minor leagues to some different positions. To me, in my opinion, I think he should stay at third base. That seems to be where he hits the best at.
He swings on that 0-0 delivery, misses the fastball. Strike one. Oh and 1. Lincecum kicks and deals. Good hard slider that time. He's in control in the count now. 0-2. Smack that one. Long fly ball, but it's a foul to the left.
Foul ball!
Swing and a miss. Slider, 2 down.
He helped him right there with 2 strikes. He gets the slider, but he chases it out of the zone for strike 3.
And Curtis Granderson up.
Doing some damage from the batter's box these last few games. Going 6 for his last 15 at bats. They just cannot seem to keep him off base. He's tough at bats, fighting off good pitches, finding a way to get on.
And it's 0-2. Granderson, short swinger anyway, will just look to contact here.
That's a huge swing right there. He was looking for a fastball, but
Oh, and Fielder takes off.
You're out.
Changeup swung on and missed. That will retire the side. Early pressure being put on. A run over in the first. The Toronto Blue Jays are ahead 1-0. Forecast tonight to be cold. Definitely it's turned out that way. He doubled and scored in his last trip to the plate. And the first pitch. Swing, hot shot, the dive, and he's up with it. And the throw's just in time to get him at second. Great play. So Tim Lincecum heads to the dugout. And here's Buster Posey. Now, to be effective, you got to mix your pitch types and speed. Here's what we've seen from this pitcher today. What's your take, guys?
Well, when you're playing behind a guy, you love to see him mix up his pitches, change speeds. But when you're in the batter's box, it can create.
Things going his way so far. First time up, he got the single. It came off Lincecum.
Well, he's going to definitely be able to approach this at bat with a plan and some confidence. Got a hit on the fastball earlier, so you know he must be able to look for it again.
Retiring fielder Graves at the plate now. Struck out swinging last time. And the first pitch. Swings and misses the slider. 0-1. Lincecum with the delivery. He can't connect with that off-speed pitch. Digging a hole now. 0-2. And he pops it up. Foul territory behind third. And that's out number 3. Only 5 pitches to get out. And Sanchez is batting. Steve, let's take a look at what he's getting done out there on the mound.
Well, you know what? Pitch to your strength. You're a high ball pitcher. Getting a lot of fly ball outs right here, but keeping it in the ballpark.
1 for 2 in the ballgame. And he starts him out. Swinging a bouncing ball up the middle. And he steps on first. That's the second out.
Now first baseman showing good hands and good feet, making the play there and taking it easily himself.
Graves is batting. Popped out. Foul ground last time around. And Lincecum gets him swinging for the first strike.
Perfect pitch right there. I mean, I don't care how long the bat you have, you're not going to get that one. Breaks out of the strike zone away, and he can't catch up.
There's a swing and a drive deep to left field. Belt's there. And that one's put away to retire the side. Well, it was a quick. Pretty simple. Sanchez leading it off. Drove in a run earlier in the game. And doing the pitching is going to be Aroldis Chapman. He'll be relieving for the Blue Jays now.
This is where the manager earns his money. Let's see if this move pays off.
First pitch was a strike. 0-1 now.
As a hitter, you don't want to fall too far behind in the count. Right now, you want to be able to know what pitch he's going to throw.
And that is a strike. Brandon Belt now finds himself behind in this count.
Now 2 strikes on the hitter. They're a strike away from getting out of this jam with the game still tied.
That swung on a liner here. And there's the third out. No runs and a couple of hits and 2. And here's Curtis Granderson. How about our mound performance today, Steve?
You know, when he's throwing the ball down on his own like this.
Swings, lines this one back up the middle. And he cannot come up with it. But he stays with it, gets the out. That's how you do it. Now batting with 1 down, Jose Bautista. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. Bautista, that's going to be a foul ball. Lincecum with the delivery. A liner headed for the hole. 2 down.
This is turning into complete domination right now. 15 retired in a row. This guy is absolutely dazzling today.
Last AB of the game, struck out swinging against Lincecum.
Well, he struck him out with a slider the last time. And
he's going to try to steal third. he goes, headed for third. Victorino, he'll foul it away. That swung on, hit on the ground. He's up with it. 2 retired here.
Well, he gets the man over to third base, but with 2 outs now, it doesn't help much, but at least 90 feet closer to score. Big-time players live for these moments like this, Gary.
Hitless so far, he'll get another shot at it now. He's got it now. And the throw pulls him off the bag. He is safe. There's the run, and it gives them the lead. A productive hit. Checking the WPA graph, let's measure what the RBI means. Now, Prince Fielder.
Well, they really depend. Now, Lincecum, and he is getting the job done today.
We'll take a quick look here at how he's been mixing up his placement of pitches.
And you look at his distribution and you compare it to what he's done in his other outings, he's put a lot of pitches right down the center of the plate.
You know, this isn't rocket science. I mean, you have to avoid the heart of the plate if you're going to get a lineup and hitters out. And he's throwing too many pitches to the hitter's power zone. That's where they're going to do the most damage.
That one fouled off by Fielder. He's running. Hit in the air to center field. Oh, Chavez, magnificent leather. So they score a run. Freddie Sanchez leading it off. He's got 5 hits, 25 lifetime at-bats off the Blue Jays.
There's really no explanation of why he has trouble against this team, but he struggles against every pitcher.
And it's 0-1. Chapman gets him looking.
Well, if you've done your homework, you know how you're going to attack this guy. You got to go with the slider here.
Back up the middle. Altuve. That's one away.
1 out in the 9th inning, trailing by a run. They need that clutch hit. Maybe we can hit it out of the ballpark or put some hits together, but tie this game up. Tie it and then figure out later what you're going to do to win it.
And Chapman gets that one in too close. That'll be taken for a ball.
Well, that pitch just took off right there and exploded out of the pitcher's hand. Kept it just a little bit inside, though. Tough pitch to hit. Good job by the hitter to lay off.
Oh, and he dropped it. So they can't make the play. Here's the pitch to Posey. That one is fouled by Posey. Buster Posey watches that one go by. That's going to even the count up.
Well, the setup man right now is over the 30 pitch mark. And I tell you, these guys are used to having quick innings and basically only pitching 1 inning at a time. The more pitches he throws, the better chance the opposition has of hitting him.
Chapman with a pitch. Strike 3. That's it for Buster Posey's AB. He's gone without a swing.
Well, K-Cam's going to show us the 4-seam fastball here. Now, Pablo Sandoval out there right now. Look at that look of determination in his eyes. He clearly wants to come up with a big hit.
And a base hit is let. He's running, heading for second. And he is out trying to take second.
A big playoff victory right here. And the hometown crowd very, very happy the way their players performed.
And we take a look at a performance that today earned our Player of the Game award. A tremendous performance by our oldest Chapman.
He didn't just shut the door on their bat. He slammed it and nailed it closed. A dominant effort out of the pen that gave them the boost they desperately needed to outlast their inspired opposition.
What an outstanding affair.
Now, Gary, as a ball club, you really want to come out and dictate the tempo right from the start of the series, and they did that today.
So glad you could join us. For Steve Phillips and John Kruk, I'm Gary Thorne. We'll see you real soon. And here's Prince fielding. And he's got a shot here to give his club the lead. Just one swing could do it.
Well, this is what you're waiting for, this kind of opportunity to...
Swung on. That is hit hard by Fielder. And he drops back to the runners on the move. And Victorino will score. And two. They got both of them that time.
You have to love great defense. I mean, that's an unbelievable effort right there. A way to pick your team up in a critical situation.
And it gets the fans into the game, too. I think fans love D. Graves has a turn in the box. Baumgartner gets set and delivers to deep right center. This one rolls through to the wall. And there it is. That's the tie-breaking run. They're ahead.
Now he's surrendered 3 straight hits. He's got to bounce back and get this guy. He needs an out.
Chance now to check the lineup, this time for the Blue Jays. Now, John, anyone in particular we should keep an eye on?
Well, every team would love a guy like Shane Victorino in your lineup. He's a speedy, scrapping type.
Here's one hit very well deep. This one's going to be fielded by Chavez. And the side's retired as they head into the dugout. The inning. It's Melky Cabrera. To lead it off.
Clearly getting things done at the plate. 5 hits in his last 8.
How's he getting these first pitches across? Well, let's take a look.
Well, when he doesn't do well on the first pitch, he doesn't do well. He's given up 3 hits in this game when he has not gotten the first pitch strike over the plate.
And that's going to do it. Cabrera's there. They pick up no runs on a hit, and they leave 2-1. Giants 3. Catching up with us, hi. I'm Gary Thorne, along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips, bringing you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. And we're going to get to see Eduardo Sanchez pitching. He'll be relieving for the Blue Jays now. He flew out his last time up. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a line drive. And he's on. That's the go-ahead run.
You have 2 outs in the inning. Your job is to get on base any way you can. Now they have the go-ahead run on base.
Graves is the batter. They're trying again here. Just 1 for 3. Swings. Ball is clobbered high, deep to left center field. Goodbye, home run, and Toronto takes the lead. Perfect time for a 2-run homer. That's what they wanted to get the advantage.
Blue Jays offense getting it done right now. They take the lead, getting the big hits that they want, Gary.
And that swung out and hit. Belt. And he's there to retire the side. Little warm-up action going in the bullpen. That's a right-hander up in. And Pills in the box. He's going to get us started. 8th inning. And he starts Cabrera out. And it's 0-1. Chapman gets him looking. And in a clutch situation, Steve, a big-time home run. This puts this game up for grabs.
And if you can follow.
He sends this one in the air towards center. And that's going to be a base hit. Tying run is on.
0-1 mistake right here. He throws it over the heart of the plate, and he pays for it.
Velasquez gets a turn here. Had a base hit his last time up. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And starts him out here. This one's grounded meekly to first. To second for 1. And there's the second out, a double play. Narrow their deficit a bit. They pick up a run on the dinger. Brett Laurie leading it off.
Gary, I think you're losing a little something here. I don't think this guy.
A swing line to left center. And Laurie's got himself a base hit. He's going to try to stretch it. Take the risk, and sometimes it pays off, and it does there.
Well, I tell you what, it's a risk. There's no question about it. He got in safely, but I have to consider whether it's a risk worth taking.
Altuve at the plate. Last time he walked and then came around to score.
But, Gary, he can't even worry.
Up the middle. He dives and gets it. Throws in time to first. What a play. Great play made, boy. Middle of the infield. You love that kind of help.
Well, he stretched out as far as he could possibly go to be able to make the play. Gold glove effort.
It's Colon at the plate. Had a home run back in the 6th. This one's going to be fielded by Chavez. He comes up with it easily. Here comes the runner for the plate. And Laurie crosses the plate. And it's Shane Victorino now. And they've not had to struggle here at the plate in this game. They just keep building on this lead.
Well, they needed that one right there, Gary. That was a big at bat. Now they have the lead.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. Sandoval gets it. And he'll step on first to retire the side. They pick up a run on one hit. And Freddie Sanchez to bat. Grounded out last time. Here's the first pitch. And Chapman throws one. That's going to be outside for a ball.
Nobody out in the 9th inning, and you've got to avoid a base runner. If somebody gets on, you know that you're bringing the tying run to the plate. Throw strikes. Make them earn it and keep the ball away. Don't give them something they can drive.
1-1 on the way. Just off the inside part of the plate. 2-1.
Well, you saw the catcher right there setting up inside, and the pitcher just missed off the plate. Still a pretty good pitch, though.
Hit foul by Sanchez. Foul! There's a swing, and that one's hit on the ground. 1 away.
9th inning, 1 out, World Series baseball. It doesn't get any better than this, Gary. You got a 2-run lead. It's about throwing strikes. Go at them. Attack them. Go right. Force them to put the ball in play and let your defense work behind you.
0-1 count as that started off with a strike.
I don't think he likes that call, but when you're diving out over the plate, sometimes that fastball up and in doesn't look like a strike even when it is.
And here's a swing and a miss. He couldn't get that one. 1-2. And Chapman throws one. That's going to be outside for a ball. Tough pitch to lay off that time. Full count, 3-2.
Well, the job of the pitcher is to make the hitter as uncomfortable as he can. You throw a four-seam fastball up and in around someone's chest, it'll make you uncomfortable.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground, up the middle. Altuve. And that'll set down Chavez.
They got 2 outs in the ninth inning here, Gary. They need base runners, and they need the clutch hit. They've done it before. They've done it at different times during the course of the season. Now they need to do it in the World Series.
Sandoval at the plate, and we'll get to see Brian Shaw pitch. He comes in to close for Toronto.
Well, they've got themselves right where they want to be. Now it's up to the closer to come in and slam the door.
Good spot for the cutter that time, 1-2.
Boy, I tell you what, you throw a cutter with that velocity, that's a great pitch. You understand why the hitter swung late.
Swung on and missed, and this game's history.
Well, Toronto comes away with the win, Gary. They did what they needed to do to pull this one out and have to be feeling pretty good about the way they played today.
Now look at our player of the game, a standout performance deserving of the recognition today.
Yeah, I mean, this guy came out and made this team look like world beaters today. Couple of hits, and he went big fly. All in all, it adds up to a nice day's work, and they come away on top.
And pulling off the victory here in this one, they're able to race out to a quick 2-0 lead in the series.
And now they can come into Game 3 very relaxed.
I guess it's that time again. We wrap up this 2K. One away as Prince Fielder sets in. The pitch. Ball. Curveball misses badly, 1-0. These teams, Steve, are getting settled in. What do you think's in store here for the Giants?
Well, they obviously haven't played as well as they would have liked so far, but that's all in the past. You can't change it. You have to forget about it. You have to worry about today and be motivated to get the job done.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. That's oftentimes, Steve, we're talking about getting yourself back into a game where being a veteran comes into play, or a veteran team sometimes has a better chance. They've faced this before, and they stay on a level keel.
We're going to see it from this team, and they're very professional. Veterans and young players alike, they can get it done. Well, good discipline by the hitter to lay off the high pitch and take his base.
RBI situation. Here's Jose Bautista. Runners on first and second with 1 out. Foul! Bautista, that's going to be a foul ball. Oh, he's going to try to steal third. That one swung on, hit in the air to deep right center field. One bounce onto the wall. First runner gets in. And Fielder also across. And he'll stop at second base. That'll be a 2-run double. On this win expectancy graph, we can see just how much damage that double has done.
Well, this is a good piece of hitting right here. He gets a pitch, he knows he can handle it, and he drives it for extra bases. More importantly, though, he gives his team a 2-0 lead.
There's a swing, and that one's hit on the ground. That's one. And the double play, they got a both. And so we get our first. And let's glance at Toronto's starter. So, Steve, how's he going to handle these San Francisco bats today?
Well, with Jaime Garcia on the mound, you know it's going to be about location and movement. Movement on the fastball. He knows how to hit his spots with it. He throws strikes, and he's got a big breaking ball and changeup as well.
And look now at the pitch type distribution. One of the hallmarks of being effective is mixing up your pitches. There's a swing and a smash. This one's going to be fielded by Chavez. And he's there to retire the side. And if you're just joining our 2K Sports Major League Baseball. Broadcast with John Kruk and Steve. He flew out his last time up. Garcia could not find the strike zone with that one.
Well, he fooled him right there with that pitch, but give the hitter credit to lay off of that changeup inside.
He watches that fastball. It'll even up the count at 1-1. The 1-1. Slider can't find the zone. 2-1. He delivers. That one swung on, hit in the air deep to left field. This one towards Granderson. And that's going to do it in this half inning. So they pick up no runs, one hit, and strand a couple. And Prince Fielder will lead it off. Steve, let's take a look at his pitching performance.
How's this righty doing it? Well, he's getting a lot of ground ball outs, and it's because they just cannot seem to stay behind the ball. They keep hitting the top of the ball.
Kane gets set and delivers. Line drive. One away.
A well-hit ball. The second baseman easily takes care of it, though. Throws it over. This guy makes it look easy.
And it's Jose Bautista in the box now. He had a single in his last time out. Here's the pitch. He sends this one in the air towards center. And in there, 3 for 3 ball game. He's still going. Here's Bautista heading home. And they tag him close at home. He wanted that run. He didn't get it. Probably thinking about the matchups here as we check the bullpen. Left-handers throwing.
Oh, that's right. I think they're getting him loosened up to face the hitter in the on-deck circle.
And this is swung on, lifted to deep right field. And that's going to do it. Cabrera's there. Only 5 pitches. Here's Brandon Belt leading it off. Steve, let's take a look at what he's getting done out there on the mound.
Well, you got to pitch to your strength, and he's a fly ball pitcher getting fly ball.
This one swung on and driven hard. Out of here. Goodbye. Home run. San Francisco gets on the board. Excellent job with a big fly ball. Now they trail by only 1.
Well, this is it for the Giants. They know the work's cut out for them. They've got some work to do offensively, but looks like they're starting to mount an attack.
Boy, you talk about big-time homers, Steve. That was one right there, and then they're not done maybe in this inning.
Well, you know what? You've got the pitcher rattled. This is the time to get him. You've got him on the ropes. Now's the time to capitalize.
Fastball swung out and missed, struck him out, 1 away.
I'll tell you what, you get a fastball up over triple digits. It's an absolute blur to the hitter. It gets on him so quickly, there's about nothing he can do with it.
Cabrera at the plate. Called out on strikes in his last appearance. It's 0-1 as he swings and misses with that fastball. He makes contact, line drive. That one's caught.
There's no justice in this game. When you hit it that hard, you should get a base hit, but he hit it right at the shortstop, and unfortunately, he's back to the dugout.
It's Velasquez at the plate. That fastball gets by him on the first pitch, 0-1. Here's the delivery. Taps this one foul to the right. Here's the pitch. And that's another foul ball. Hit on the ground over to shortstop. Guile throws to first. Side is retired. Narrow their deficit a bit. They pick up a run on the... Guile up now. Chance here to see what kind of strikes he's been throwing, how he's generating successful pitches.
Well, what stands out is
Here's the first pitch. Fielder mashes that one. And it's off the wall.
Hey, look, you'd love to see him hit a double earlier in the inning when there's no outs or even one out, but you're going to take anything you can get with 2 outs. Let's see if they can get another 2-out hit to drive him in.
Jose Bautista coming up to the plate in a critical situation in this game, Gary. Let's see if he can get the job done.
He has had a heck of a day thus far, and he's got a chance here to complete the cycle.
Now, Gary, you have to expect he's going to be swinging from the heels. He knows he's going for the cycle.
Bautista, that's going to be a foul ball. Bautista, there's another foul ball.
Well, the battle starts when you step in the batter's box, but the real battle starts when the count is 0-2, and that's where he sees himself. But give him credit. He's keeping himself alive by fouling off that tough 0-2 pitch on the outside part of the plate. Let's see if he can make the pitcher make a mistake.
And that one gets popped way up behind the plate. Thought he could make a play there, but it didn't happen. Fastball called. Strike 3, and the side is retired. So they pick up a hit, but leave a man at second and fail to score. Sandoval at the plate. He'll get us started as we go to the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swung and a fly ball. And it's in there, the tying run on board. He's trying for second.
A lot of times when you think of a triple, you're thinking of runs batted in, 1 or possibly 2. But this time he's the only guy in base. But he's leading off this inning with that triple and a chance for a big inning.
Now the opportunity's there for Buster Posey. Golden opportunity now for the Giants. Hit in the air to left center. And it gets down. And that's in. They're able to tie it up. That hit knocks in a run. We take a look at the win expectancy graph. And it's belt batting. The opening continuing for the Giants lineup. The offense opening here. Farnsworth doing the pitching. He'll be relieving for the Blue Jays now.
Now, managers face so many different decisions during the course of a game. And as the game goes on and it's close, those decisions become much more critical to success or failure.
Melky Cabrera not fooled by that. Count is evened up.
Wow, he had some good bite on that one right there, but the hitter wouldn't chase it.
A 1-1 now. Good time to call for that changeup. 1-2.
Well, when you swing like that at a changeup, you're very lucky you didn't hit it, or else it'd be an easy out.
Strike 3 swung on by Cabrera, but he missed it.
Good movement, 89 miles per hour. K-Cam shows it to you. Well, 2 strikes on the hitter, and he came inside. He just couldn't catch up quickly enough to it. He must have been thinking away.
It's Velasquez at the plate. Grounded out his last time through. Swung on, hit. It's going to be to Victorino. And the sides retired as they head into the dugout. And it's Curtis Granderson now to lead it off.
You know, Gary, I think you're losing a little something here. I don't think that...
Lined up the middle, and he's on. That's the go-ahead run. He's going to try to stretch it.
Well, anytime you get your first hitter up in the inning, big things could happen. It opens up a lot of holes in the defense, and it makes it a lot easier to hit for the guys behind you.
Great chance here to capitalize. Runners at first and second. Nobody out. First pitch way out of the zone. Ball 1. There's a swing and a drive deep to left field. Belt's there. As he drops back, Granderson's going to try and get third.
Well, it's a big first out right there, but he finds himself still in a jam, in a tie game. Going to be absolutely critical to be aggressive with the next hitter.
It's Colon at the plate. Drew a walk his last time. 1-0 count. He took that last one, and it was out of the zone. And here's the pitch. Fouled away. And Granderson takes off. Here's a swing and a liner to left center. That one gets through for a base hit. That's going to break the tie. They lead by 1. Little warm-up action going in the bullpen. That's a right-hander up and throwing.
Well, they're going to wait for the right-handed hitter on deck to get announced, and then they'll probably make the move to the pen.
Here's what that double's done for the win expectancy graph. Take the risk, and sometimes it pays off, and it does there.
Well, I tell you what, it's a risk. There's no question about it. He got in safely, but I have to consider whether it's a risk worth taking.
And Farnsworth batting. Boy, we have seen this offense building momentum, Steve, and what a time of the ball game to do it.
Well, Gary, that last at bat was absolutely huge. I mean, coming through in the clutch, giving them the lead and assuring the fact we're going to go to the bottom of the ninth.
That's a tremendous RBI hit right there, and now we'll see Victorino, a ground ball, and he boots it.
He's an RBI machine, no question about it. And productive outs. He has the right approach with a runner on third base.
Graves settles in. Well, they've definitely got a rhythm going right now. There's a ball hit deep, left center field. This ball way back. He heads all the way back to the warning track and gets the out. So they stretch across 2 runs, 3 hits, and 2 left on. The Blue Jays. Freddie Sanchez leading it off. And we'll get to see Brian Shaw pitch. He comes in to close for Toronto. And that one's outside. Sanchez lays off.
Nobody out in the 9th inning, and you've got to avoid a base runner. If somebody gets on, you know that you're bringing the tying run to the plate. Throw strikes. Make them earn it and keep the ball away. Don't give them something they can drive.
Sharp bite to that slider, 1-2.
Now, 1-2 is a pitcher's count, so there's no reason to give him a good pitch to hit right here.
Freddie Sanchez up empty with that swing. He's gone.
K-Cam's going to give us a good look at the cutter. With 2 strikes, the hitter wanted the fastball. He got it, but didn't do anything with it. Well, now hitting for the pitcher in this situation, he just has to try to get on base and see if he can't get something going offensively.
Strike one. Oh! Swung on and fouled away. Cutter thought he had him, but it's 1-2. And this is bounced foul to the left side. And another foul ball.
Well, you know the pitcher wants to get this strikeout right here, but the last thing he wants to do when he's ahead in the count is make a mistake. And the more balls he keeps fouling off in tough situations, the more chance of a mistake coming. Pitcher has to keep his focus right here.
Fastball just about had him, and it's a 2-2 count. This one's grounded near third, foul.
Well, you get so deep in the at-bat, all you want to do is stay alive any way you can. You try to foul off the tough pitches, and that's what he did here. The 7th pitch of the at-bat, and he just gets enough of it to stay alive.
Rung him up. Strike 3. Count that one as K. And we're going to see Chavez here. Lifetime, a 222 average against the Jays. On the ground, this could be the ender. Graves. And on to first for out number 3, and that's going to do it.
A big road victory right here, Gary. In the postseason, they are tough to come by, but they were able to get it done here today. Let's see what it does for the series.
Now it's time to present our player of the game.
And a lot of these times you get multi-hit games, but they really don't mean anything. This one, though, was very important because everything he did constituted them scoring runs. He set the table, he scored runs, and that's why he's our player of the game.
And as they put the victory up in this one, they now sit enviably, we might add, just 1 win away from winning the series.
And you have to credit them. They've come so far this year, and now they find themselves just 1 win away. This has to be a gratifying victory.
So glad you could join us. For Steve Phillips and John Kruk, I'm Gary Thorne. We'll see you real soon. And Prince Fielder will lead it off. Let's take a look at how this pitcher has been utilizing his arsenal of pitches.
Yeah, and a couple times he's gotten a little bit out of rhythm, got a few hiccups here and there, but for the most part, he's been pretty outstanding.
Well, some of the hitters have been able to put the ball in play and hit the ball hard, but it's not about mixing his pitches up. He's got to execute the pitch when he throws it as well.
There's a swing, line drive, center field, and that's going to be a base hit for Fielder. He's trying for second. That will bring up Jose Bautista.
Well, a great job right there by the first hitter in this inning to get on base. And, a lot of big innings are started with that.
Swing, hot shot, and that will put Bautista on first. And this is Curtis Granderson's chance.
Well, he's at an all-time high coming into this game. A big win in their last game.
Lined right at the second baseman, and he boots it. But he stays with it, gets the out. That's how you do it.
They get the sure out at first base. You'll take the out, but now both runners advance and in scoring position. Oh, boy, here I tell you what, you need to bear down and make some pitches right here.
Swings, lines this one back up the middle. That'll be a base hit at an RBI. And Bautista comes across. Take a look down there in the bullpen. They've got a lefty up and throwing.
Well, I don't see him coming in just yet. I mean, with a righty in the on-deck circle, I don't think that's the matchup they want.
And he'll stop at second base. That'll be a 2-run double. One away, and here is Brett Laurie. Getting out in front any time of the ball game, you want to do that. Now you try and build on it.
Well, this lineup has to be very happy to get out to an early lead in this game. It builds their confidence and allows them to be more selective at the plate.
This one has popped up to the left side out of play. And as we've seen so often in this game, you can never have too many. You get runs piled up early, sometimes then the whole thing shuts down. So once you get this started, there he goes, headed for third. And he fouls off another one. The pitch, hit in the air. 2 down.
Well, changing speeds helps a pitcher a lot. You get the hitter off balance, it turns into easy outs like this, pop up to short.
It's Colon at the plate. He bounced out his last time. Line drive. He's waved towards home. And he's in there. Toronto's offense creating multiple opportunities.
Well, you talk about a guy who put a great swing on an unbelievable pitch. Low and in the strike zone, exactly where the catcher wanted it, but the hitter just beat him on that one.
He singled and later scored in his last time up. And starts him out here. Foul! Bautista, that's going to be a foul ball. He's looking a little confused out there right now. He just swung at a pitch that was in the dirt. Strike 3 swung on by Jose Bautista. No luck on that cut. So they can't push any across here in this half of the inning. And we'll see the Giants. It's Melky Cabrera to lead it off. Steve, how about the arm today? How's he performing?
You keep the ball down in the zone. So many things good can happen for you. This righty just generating ground ball after ground ball out.
Had an RBI single his last time to the plate. Zito sets and throws. He swings on that 0-0 delivery, misses the fastball. Strike 1.
That's a huge swing right there. He was looking for a fastball, but just couldn't quite catch up to it. Great pitch.
Ground ball, played Sanchez. He's up with it. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. No runs. And if you just joined us, our broadcast of Major League Baseball on 2K Sports with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. I'm Gary Thorne. He'll lead off the 7th inning. And Bradley settles in. He's going to come on as a pinch hitter.
Now being brought in now to hit for the pitcher. Hopefully he can get a base hit to see if they can increase this lead.
Smash towards the middle. And that's going to be a hit. Credit that one to Bradley. He's going to try to stretch it.
Well, anytime you're sitting on the bench, it's hard to tell what a pitcher's really throwing unless you get in that batter's box. You come off the bench very cold like he was and delivers. That is huge.
And batting is Shane Victorino. Altuve at the plate. He'll be the pinch hitter.
Well, I can't blame the manager here playing the percentages.
He could come through big here for Toronto. 1 out, a runner on at second base. The first pitch. Swings on that first pitch. Misses the fastball. 0-1.
You know, typically he comes back with an 0-1 fastball. As a hitter, you've got to sit on that pitch and look to drive it.
Dirt pitch swung on and missed. Not feeling real good about that one. Oh, there's Bradley stealing. Swing and a miss on the fastball. Second out in the inning. No runs, 1 hit, and no one left on base. And Bill's in the box. Grounded out his last time through. And doing the pitching, it's going to be Aroldis Chapman. He'll be relieving for the Blue Jays now. He deals. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. Laurie to field this one. And he gets over and grabs it with 11. 1 away. Here's Melky Cabrera. His lifetime average, 261 off Toronto. Strike swinging on a delivery from Chapman.
Well, this is just one of those pitches right there that he had a chance to put in play, but his indecisiveness caused him to hesitate. And when you hesitate, you are lost, especially in the batter's box.
Line drive. That's foul towards first. Strike 3 swung on by Cabrera, but he missed it.
The ability to move your pitches around within the zone, to change a hitter's eye level and keep them off balance are critical to success. Very successful there. 3 pitches and a strikeout.
It's Velasquez at the plate. Here we go. Here's the first pitch. Lined up the middle. That one gets through for a base hit.
Well, late in the game and you're behind by a few runs, you're going to need base runners, and a 2-out base hit right here. This team needs to string a few more together if they want to try to tie this one up.
It's Freddie Sanchez. Chapman with the pitch. First pitch, a fastball. That's in there for a strike.
Well, they set up down and away. They throw it down and away. That's how you can be effective as a major league pitcher.
Good patience. Sanchez lets that one go by. Count is even. Swing and a miss on the ball, tailing down 1-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. He's teasing him just barely in the strike zone. Looks like it might break down for a ball, but it stays right there. By the time you recognize, too late to put a good swing on it, and you swing and miss.
So they can't figure anything out. And through 7, they remain without a run. And Prince Fielder will lead it off. Reached on an error his last time around. Here's the first pitch. That one fouled off by Fielder. Oh and 1 from Zito. Swung on, line to right field. And Cabrera gloves that one. 1 away now. Now batting with 1 down, Jose Bautista. Struck out swinging his last time up. Here's a swing and a liner to left center. And he gets that one down, his second hit. 2 for 4 today.
Well, this could be the start right here this offense needed in this inning. A nice double right there with only one away. This could ignite this offense, and possibly big things could happen.
And here's Curtis Granderson. Dial up now. Trying again here, just 1 for 3 thus far. Granderson's the runner at first base. On at second is Bautista. This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. Belt's there. Able to glide over. Bautista towards third.
But keeps the runners right where they are. Now 2 out. Not a lot of time left in this ball game. You cannot give them more runs.
Now here is Brett Laurie. Golden opportunity he's got for Toronto. And Zito throws one outside for a ball. Here's the 1-0. Headed for the middle. That's down. The run's coming in. Granderson's going to try and get third. They apply the tag. He is out at third. Well, they are losing in this ball game. Not sure what they think about the guy on the mound, but they got 2 up in the pen.
Yeah, I don't know what the rush.
It's going to be Scherholtz now. He'll start things off. Bottom half, 8th inning.
I can't blame them for bringing in the pinch hitter right now for the pitcher. They've got to do something to get this offense going and try to get back into the game.
They strike to start the back half of the 8th here, 0-1.
Well, purpose pitch right there. He gets the strike on it, goes up and in, and it opens up the entire strike zone now.
Chapman with the pitch. Fastball is a waste pitch that time, 1-2. Fastball in there, called third strike, 1 out.
That's unbelievable right there, Gary. 105 miles per hour. You gotta be kidding me. That's gas. I'll tell you what, you get a fastball up over triple digits. It's an absolute blur to the hitter. There's about nothing he can do with it.
And we're going to see Chavez here. Lifetime 222 average against the Jays.
And it just seems like there's always that one team that you struggle against, and this happens to be the team for him.
Took something off, and it swung on and missed, 0-1.
That changeup away is one of the most effective pitches because when the hitter's fooled, he starts to pull off the ball.
A shot up the middle, and that's a base hit. Chavez on.
They tried to go down with that 0-1 pitch, but it gets blasted right back for the base hit.
But the way he went after that in the box, Steve, it looked like he might have. Been guessing down there.
I'll tell you what, you have to make contact behind him and count.
There's a ground ball. It's picked up. Over to second for 1. And they get 2. Fielder there to wrap it up. So they still can't buy a run. They've been held scoreless through 8. The Giants can't get the offense going. It's Cologne at the plate. So the direction here, Steve, for this lineup, just stay in charge. Right now they are. Buchanan smashes that one towards the shortstop. They take care of that one. We've got Chapman ready to hit. Here it comes. That swung on a liner here. And that is in. That'll break that hitless streak. And he pulls into first base with that base hit. There's 1 down here.
Gary may have surprised himself right there. Good piece of hitting by the pitcher. Hey, nothing like giving yourself a little offensive support.
Altuve at the plate. Grounded out his last time up. Swing and lined up the middle. That looks like a single. Toronto, here's a position to get something done.
Well, that's one of those pitches when it leaves the pitcher's hand, the manager tells him, oh, don't swing, don't swing. Oh, great job, good piece of hitting. How he got his bat on that, I have no idea.
Graves has a turn in the box. Hitless so far, he'll get another shot at it now.
Oh.
That misses inside, 1-0.
Well, a good pitch right there. He tried to get one in on his hands, but he just missed, though, in off the plate. Great pitch.
Fouled away. He sends this one in the air towards center. This one's going to be fielded by Chavez as he just strolls over. Runners on the move. Two runners for Prince Fielder. Flew out last time. First pitch to him. Swing and a miss, and he's behind that pitch. 0-1.
Well, if you can ever read a slider coming out of a pitcher's hand, sometimes what happens is
back up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit for Fielder. Here comes a runner for the plate, and he'll come in to score.
Well, they just keep adding to the lead right now. That ought to be enough to carry him through the bottom half of the inning, I think.
And Jose Bautista's up. Well, this offense is having one of those days. Wow, are they putting some numbers up? Two men on and two men out. Here's the pitch. Swing and a rocket towards short. And another. Wow, that hitting coach is smiling. Tagged at home, and he is out of there. They pick up 4 hits in the inning, but manage only 1 run. Is this going to be it? The chance to seal this one, the deciding World Series matchup. Things will start getting a little more difficult. Third man in the lineup coming up. And it's Pablo Sandoval to lead us off. And here's the first one. And it's 0-1. Chapman gets him looking.
I have to go out of the strike zone here on the 0-1 count. He tends to be very aggressive here. See if you can't get him to chase.
There's a swing and a smash. The catch, and he puts it away. Out number 1. And it's Belt batting. Still without a hit yet in the game. He'll get another chance here. Chapman with the pitch. That's inside. Belt watches it. Chapman with the 1-0 delivery. And it's fouled off. Foul! Now the 1-1 pitch. And the called strike will be taken by Belt.
Well, the hitter didn't like that one, but that's a strike. He hit the inside corner up in the zone. Got to swing the bat.
Here's a swing and a fly ball. And that should be a single.
He takes this 1-2 pitch down in the zone. He's able to go down and get it. Get a good part of the bat on the ball and pick up the base hit.
That's a tough pitch to hit. When you're behind in the count, you just want contact, and he got it. And Pill's in the box. He flew out his last time up. Swings and misses. The good change right there. 0-1. Chapman with the pitch. That one swung on, hit in the air to deep right center field. 2 away. And that will hold him at first. And Melky Cabrera stands in. There are 2 down. Belt is on at first. And here's the first one. And a grounder is at the last out. Graves. And on to first for out number 3. And that's going to do it. It's over. The Toronto Blue Jays lay claim to baseball's world champions. And let the World Series celebration begin. The emotions of a year, you're going to see it on the faces of these players now. This is the moment they have been waiting for.
And Gary, they knew it could happen today, and it did. You're looking at the culmination of an incredible season. Hard work, adversity, and now they are the champions.
Steve, this is when they are kids again.
They just can't contain themselves. Look at the celebration.
Now a look back at a man who helped bring his team the World Series championship, the player who has earned the prestigious MVP award.
Couldn't be a more deserving player. He led this team throughout the entire series, really throughout the entire season. A tremendous effort and a tremendous accomplishment.
It has been a remarkable year of baseball and a marvelous moment for all the fans and a pleasure for us to be able to bring it to you.
That sure has been, Gary. I want to thank the fans, all of our crew. I want to thank you as well and everybody that's been here to make it a great baseball season.
And thank you, everybody, for joining in. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we did, and we'll see you next year.
And we were witness to history in this one.
For John Kruk, Steve Phillips, I'm Gary Thorne. Good night.